Welcome to the Trip Athletic Center in the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Tonight we have a non-conference matchup for women's volleyball action. It's a matchup between the UMass Dartmouth Corsairs hosting the Simmons University Sharks. This is Sal Lopez on the call tonight for the LEC Network, and welcome to the broadcast. UMass Dartmouth enters the matchup with a 7-3 overall record this season, 2-1 on their home floor for the Corsairs. They're coming off two straight victories in a row for UMass Dartmouth. Simmons University enters the matchup with a 2-7 overall record, 1-1 on the road for the Sharks. Simmons is coming off a loss against number 32 ranked Babson College in 3 sets on Tuesday. Today will be the 17th all-time meeting in the series between UMass Dartmouth and Simmons University. UMass Dartmouth leads the all-time series with 12 victories and 4 losses dating back to 1989. It's the first meeting in the all-time series tonight since 2018. Simmons has won 2 straight meetings in a row against UMass Dartmouth. Simmons won at home in 3 sets up in Boston in 2017. Simmons won the last meeting back in 2018 on the road here at the Tripp Athletic Center at UMass Dartmouth in 4 sets in 2018. Last victory for UMass Dartmouth against Simmons came back in 2011. That was in a 5-set victory for the Corsairs. From 1997 through 2011, UMass Dartmouth won 8 straight meetings in a row against Simmons. UMass Dartmouth's coming off a victory earlier this week on Monday. They took care of business, winning in 3 sets in a home match against Nichols College, taking the sets 25-10, 25-19, 25-11. UMass Dartmouth outnumbered Nichols 40-21 in that match in total kills. So the Corsairs hit an efficient .344 hitting percentage in that match, just 8 total attack errors on Monday night. The second best hitting percentage this season by the Corsairs against Nichols on Monday night. UMass Dartmouth limited Nichols to a hitting percentage of 0 in the match. That's the lowest hitting percentage in a match allowed to an opponent this season for the Corsairs defense. UMass Dartmouth also outnumbered Nichols 8-3 in total service aces in that match. Kate Wade in the last match, she had a match high 14 kills, 26 attacks with a season high .423 hitting percentage alongside 2 service aces to lead the Corsairs. Olivia Suter recorded 8 kills, had a .316 hitting percentage in the match against Nichols. Monica Christian-Stoftis, she had 6 kills on 10 attacks, hit .600 in the match alongside 2 service aces. Sky Peters with a double-double. She had a match-high 21 assists alongside 10 digs. Sabrina Bourdon added in 12 total assists in the last match. And Emily Pogorelic with double-digit digs in every single match this season. 14 a match high for digs on Monday against Nichols. For Simmons, the Sharks are coming off a loss at home against number 32 ranked Babson College in 3 sets on Tuesday. Challenging matchup for Simmons. Babson only has 1 loss this season, record of 7-1 for the Beavers. That lone loss came against number 35 ranked Franklin and Marshall College in Pennsylvania. UMass Dartmouth actually faced Babson and Franklin Marshall during the weekend of September 7th. That's the only opponent that UMass Dartmouth has got swept against this season was Franklin Marshall. But Simmons against Babson on Tuesday, it was 14-3 in service aces in favor of Babson in the match, 34-24 total kills for the Beavers as well. The difference in that match was hitting percentage. Babson hit an extremely efficient .312 hitting percentage on Tuesday night against Simmons. Simmons was limited to a .130 hitting percentage in the match. Hannah Pridgian, she had a team-high 8 kills for Simmons. Alicia Beatty tallying a team-high 8 assists. She had 2 service aces. And then older sister April Beatty led Simmons with a match-high 10 total digs on their Tuesday night match against Babson. Both of these teams had history-making seasons a year ago. UMass Dartmouth won the Little East Tournament Championship for the first time in program history, record of 20-7, first undefeated season in the conference in the Little East at 8-0. On the other side, Simmons is coming off their best record in program history, 22-8 overall in 2023, 15-0. They were perfect in the GNAC regular season slate last season, the number 1 team in the GNAC in the regular season in 2023 as they finished in first place in their conference standings for the first time in program history. First perfect conference record ever in program history for the Sharks. Coming up at the Tripp Athletic Center here on the campus of UMass Dartmouth, we have non-conference women's volleyball action. UMass Dartmouth, record of 7-3 overall. They're 2-1 in their home floor, coming off 2 straight victories in a row, hosting Simmons. Record of 2-7, 1-1 on the road, coming off a loss against Babson on Tuesday. Coming up, we'll have UMass Dartmouth versus Simmons in a matter of moments here. Starting lineups, national anthem next, coming up in the LEC Network. Welcome to the Trip Athletic Center in the campus at UMass Dartmouth. Tonight we have a non-conference matchup for women's volleyball action. It's a matchup between the UMass Dartmouth Corsairs hosting the Simmons University Sharks. This is Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network, and welcome to the broadcast. UMass Dartmouth enters the matchup with a record of 7-3 overall this season. They're 2-1 in their home floor, coming off 2 straight victories in a row for the Corsairs. Simmons enters the matchup with a 2-7 record this season, 1-1 on the road for Simmons. The Sharks are coming off a loss at home against number 32 ranked Babson College in 3 sets on Tuesday. Simmons with the dark blue uniforms tonight. Yellow numbers, white letters in the front of the uniform for the Sharks. UMass Dartmouth with the home white uniforms, dark blue numbers, dark blue letters for tonight's matchup. Starters for the Simmons University Sharks: Zoe Chatterin, April Beatty, Hannah Pridgian, Kate Petrasso, Megan Doxey, Ileana Diaz, and the libero, number 12, Carolina Rodriguez. She was named the GNAC Libero of the Year last year, wearing white for Simmons. UMass Dartmouth starters: Allison Pate, Maddie Carter, Monica Christie on Stoffdish, Sky Peters, Olivia Suter, Kate Wade, and the libero. In blue and yellow, Emily Pogorelic, the junior captain from Wayne, New Jersey, named back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year in the Little East Conference in 2022 and 2023. The 17th all-time meeting tonight between UMass Dartmouth and Simmons in the all-time series, as Simmons serves first with April Beatty. Set here by Peters, the outside, pushed over. Pridgian able to send it over off the Pogorelic. Set to the right, crushed down for the kill. Olivia Suter off the set by Peters, delivers. Olivia Suter's number 2 in the conference behind her teammate Kate Wade in total kills this season. That's now her 116 total kill, doing it with efficiency as well. 277 hitting percentage. Top 5 in the Little East for Suter. Allison Pate now will serve as that spirals over to the corner. Set by Beatty to the right side. Goes off the fingertips of Peters. Great save by Pate, diving forward. Free ball over the net sent by Carter. The third hit bumped over by April Beatty. Set by Peters in the middle. Right down for the kill. To the middle of the defense by Maddie Carter. Carter's a sophomore from Beverly, Massachusetts, playing a key role this season on the team, already tripling what she had for total kills last season, up to now 37 kills. Last year she had 11 total throughout the course of the 2023 season. First kill of the match for Simmons as the Sharks get on the board. So now Hannah Pridgian, the GNAC All-Conference third-team selection, serves for Simmons. Wade, roll shot to the corner, played by April Beatty, the setter, to the outside. Chatterton off the block, kept alive. Chatterton again, that time cross-court over to Pogorelic. Set here to the right side, winds up and crushes one off the hit there by Suter, but great defense by Simmons to keep it alive. Pogorelic. Wade off the roll shot, played to the back row. Blocked at the front was Chatterton. Popped up by April Beatty. Poked over the top by Diaz. Wade blocked at the front of the net. Long rally here between these two teams right now. Who's going to win it? To the outside. Skidding off the block by Chatterton. Suter. She crushes it, comes up for the kill. Second kill in the match by Olivia Suter, able to end that long rally. Suter had a .523 hitting percentage during week 1 of the season. She was named LEC Rookie of the Week, combined for 39 total kills. Averaged 4.33 kills per set during the opening week of action. 11 kills on 15 attacks against Vassar College with a .733 hitting percentage on August 31st. Incredible defense so far in this match. Suter winds up again, strikes it through the defense. Off the block, third kill in the match by Olivia Suter, the first-year outside hitter from Mesa, Arizona. Tallest player in the match tonight, listed at 6'2". An incredible start to the season by Suter. Set to the right side, skidding back over to Pate off the hit by Diaz. Poked over by Wade. Comes out with a kill. 5-1 now for the Corsairs. Kate Wade, first kill in the match. Kate Wade's coming off a match-high 14 kills on 26 attacks with a season-high .423 hitting percentage alongside 2 service aces in the victory over Nichols College on Monday. Pogo Relic serves. Set by April Beatty. And back into the tape. So Chatterton going for the volley there, not able to set it over. Enough on it, though, as the Corsairs go up 6-1. 17th all-time meeting in the series tonight between UMass Dartmouth and Simmons University. UMass Dartmouth leads the all-time series with 12 victories and 4 losses dating back to 1989. Set by April Beatty to the outside, blocked to the front of the net. It's a point for the Corsairs. Olivia Suter coming up big alongside Christian Stopdish for the block. And a quick timeout taken on the floor by head coach Patrick Helmas of Simmons. 7-1, UMass Dartmouth rolling in the opening set right now as we head to the first timeout of action. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. And welcome back to the Trip Athletic Center. UMass Dartmouth up 7-1 against Simmons in the opening set of action. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network. This is the first meeting in the all-time series between UMass Dartmouth and Simmons since 2018. And Simmons has won 2 straight matches in a row against UMass Dartmouth, taking a 3-set victory at home in Boston in 2017. Simmons' last one in 2018 here at the Trip Athletic Center in 4 sets against UMass Dartmouth. Last win for the Corsairs against Simmons came back in 2011 in 5 sets. Hackett struck to the back row. Kate Wade comes out with a strong kill there for the Corsairs. From 1997 through 2011, UMass Dartmouth won 8 straight meetings in the all-time series against Simmons. Pogo Relic will get the ball to serve now. Emily Pogo Relic named Defensive Player of the Year in back-to-back seasons of the Little East Conference, Rookie of the Year in 2022. First team all-conference selection in 2022 and 2023 for Pogo Relic, as we have a wet spot right now being cleaned up on the floor. 8-1 currently. UMass Dartmouth dominant so far tonight. They were dominant to begin against Nichols on Monday as well. Just like this, getting out to a extremely fast start. Both of these teams have 2 opponents in common this season, Emerson and Babson, as Pogo Relic serves. Spirals over to the libero Rodriguez, set by April Beatty to the outside. Chatterton just back over to Pate. Right side attacks, getting back over to Prigian, forced over. Pogo Relic with a great dig right there. Wade crushes that ball, kept alive off the net though by Simmons. Peters, the right side this time. Suter off the block again for the kill. An amazing start right now by number 14 in white and blue for the Corsairs, Olivia Suter, having an incredible match to begin tonight. Pogo Relic serves, skids off the tape, played by Chatterton from the back row. Sent too long, an attack error charge to Hannah Prigian. So 2 opponents in common this season between UMass Dartmouth and Simmons. Those 2 teams that they have both faced are Emerson and Babson. UMass Dartmouth went 1-2 against those opponents in common. They played Emerson twice. They won the first time in 5 sets at Emerson, as we have another attack error charge to Simmons. UMass Dartmouth took Babson, the number 32 ranked team in the country, to 5 sets. They were up 2-0 in that match, in the road match at Babson, but Babson ended up winning 3 straight sets in a row. Babson took the final set 15-13 to win in 5 sets in that match against UMass Dartmouth. UMass Dartmouth on Saturday lost in 4 sets here at home against Emerson in the second match against Emerson this season. Service error charge to Pate. It will go back to the Sharks now, trailing by 9. Simmons 0-2 against opponents in common with UMass Dartmouth, losing at home in 3 sets each against Simmons against Emerson and Babson. High floating serve play by Pate Peters with a set. They'll try middle. Christian Stofdish gets blocked, and Simmons comes up with a point. Both of these teams are coming off historic seasons last year. UMass Dartmouth record of 20-7, 8-0 in the Little East, their first ever undefeated conference record in program history last season. They won their first ever Little East Tournament Championship in 2023. Rodriguez, the GNAC Libero of the Year, just served. Suter blocked in the front of the net. It's a point for Simmons. And Simmons have been struggling this season in the block department. They're averaging just 0.85 blocks per set, currently 8th in the GNAC. That's a huge block right there for the Sharks. Simmons had a program best 22-8 record last season. They went 15-0 in the GNAC, finished in first place in the conference, their first ever undefeated season in program history. Wade, right down the line, ropes it for the kill. That's a monster kill there by the senior captain from San Clemente, California, Kate Wade, an all-conference first-team selection in the last 2 seasons in the Little East, and she has tallied at least 9 kills in every single match this season. Setter change. Sabrina Bourdon checks into the match. She will serve as she replaces Sky Peters. Bourdon, her serve down the far side, play by Chatterton. Set here to the outside. Chatterton drifting back over to Pate. Bourdon with a set off to Wade. Dug up in the back row by Pridgian. Sent over to Pate. Popped up to Sanker. Sanker floats it over the top. Comes up for the kill. Nice little touch shot right there by Chelsea Sanker. First kill in the match for number 12, the senior captain from Pearland, Texas. 47 kills entering this match. She was named the second-team all-conference selection last season. Bourdon serves. Chatterton plays it down the far side. Popped up from April Beatty over to Chatterton. Bourdon set to the outside. Wade, cross-court, pins it off. Chatterton comes up for the kill. It's another kill by Kate Wade, leading the conference this season with 132 total kills, averaging 3.57 kills per set. 7 matches with double-digit kills for Kate Wade and 6 double-doubles in kills and digs this season. 10-point lead for the Corsairs. Just a dominant start once again tonight, just like Monday, where they got out to an excellent start against Nichols. They have done it once again tonight. Pridgian plays the serve. Chatterton to the back, dug up by Pogorelic. Free ball on the overpass, tapped over for the point. Zoe Chatterton's the top kill leader this season. She's a grad student from Portland, Oregon. Came up with a point there for the Sharks. An extremely efficient Monday night match for UMass Dartmouth in their last match, winning against Nichols in 3 sets. They hit 344 as a team for the Corsairs. Bourdon, Sanker. Played in the corner by Pridgian, set here to the outside with a dig by Pate. Bourdon, twist and turn over the net, played though by Simmons. Getting off the block and able to fire it back on the opposite side was Pate. Christian Stofdish missing the mark. It's too long. It's a point for Simmons. And now Alicia Beatty will get the ball to serve. Both Alicia and April on the team are both sisters. Alicia, the younger sister to April on the team. Bourdon sets up Sanker, blocked in the front. Pogorelic. Bourdon again off the Sanker. Floats it up over the top. Chatterton comes up for the kill. Zoe Chatterton, leading kill player this season on Simmons, comes up with a strong strike there. She had a career-high 20 kills with a .326 hitting percentage against WPI in September the 6th. And now Alicia Beatty will get the ball once again to serve. Alicia is the younger sister of April, number 2 on the team, Alicia Beatty. April Beatty's number 5. Pogorelic plays the serve down the near side. Sanker able to track it down. Free ball over the net sent by Wade. Set by Alicia Beatty. They'll try middle to the back, drifting off the Pate. Bourdon, right side attack. Sanker. Great save by the libero, diving backwards by Rodriguez. Bourdon, they'll try middle. Christian Stofdish. Seen some great defensive plays so far this match. Off the block, back to the Corsairs. They'll try Wade. Cross court with a dig by the GNAC Libero of the Year in 2023, Carolina Rodriguez. Floated over the top of the defense for a Simmons point. Right now the Sharks are hanging in this opening set. They were down 14-4, and now they've rallied off 4 straight points in a row. Simmons is coming off a challenging opponent they faced in their last match on Tuesday. Lost against number 32 ranked Babson College in a sweep. Simmons with another point. The Sharks right now starting to get on a roll. Alicia Beatty serves off Wade. Bordone back to Wade. Slide to the right. Crushes it. Huge dig by Alicia Beatty though. Sent to the back. It's a point for Simmons by April Beatty. April Beatty, two-way player on the offensive side. Outside hitter. Also number 2 in the team in assists behind her sister Alicia, which is leading the team in total assists this season. Huge block at the front. Simmons comes up with a point. April Beatty at the front right side. Denial comes up with a huge point there for the Sharks, and this is now 7 straight points in a row for Simmons. Alicia Beatty serves off Pogo Relic. Bordone with a set to the outside. Wade's getting off the tape. We've seen some incredible defense so far by the Sharks, keeping them in the match. Pogo Relic diving towards the right. Bordone. Pate from the back. Block to the front. Point for Simmons. Megan Doxey, the senior from Killingworth, Connecticut, comes up with a block at the front of the net. It's only a 2-point match in the opening set. 8 straight points in a row for the Sharks right now, hanging in. In set number 1, they were down 14-4. Now it's 14-12. Timeout taken on the floor by UMass Dartmouth, as we'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. Welcome back inside the Tripp Athletic Center, the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Sal Lopez on the call tonight in the LEC Network. Resilient squad here by Simmons. They were down 14-4 at one point in this opening set. They've rallied off 8 straight points in a row. They draw 1 and 2 right now. 14-12. Simmons will get the ball coming back from the timeout. The Sharks led by head coach Patrick Helmus in his 3rd season. 42-26 overall record. Winning percentage just under 62% at Simmons. Missed time set point for the Sharks. Some miscommunication there in the middle. Who is going to take that ball for the Corsairs? Off the set by Bordone. Leads to a gifted point for Simmons. Helmas was named 2023 GNAC Coach of the Year last season for Simmons head coach. He led Simmons to a historic season, recording a program best 22-8 overall record, 15-0 in the GNAC. Leading the Sharks to their first ever undefeated season in program history last year. Wade serves. Played by Rodriguez, the GNAC Libero of the Year in 2023, Bordone. Pogo Relic, Pates. Finds the back spot of the floor, unoccupied for the kill. Nobody there to play it for Simmons. Head coach Patrick Helmas, prior to being named the head coach at Simmons, he served as an assistant coach over at Babson College, helping out the Beavers into a nationally ranked program, guiding Babson to 4 NUMAC tournament championships. Quick timeout on the floor taken by Patrick Helmas of Simmons. 17-13, as we've seen a roller coaster of a match. Past couple points from UMass Dartmouth with miscommunication, not knowing who is going to take the set. From Simmons leaving the back of the floor unoccupied, and just another point a moment ago awarded to the Corsairs as well, as nobody was able to track down that ball on the Shark side. 17-13, 4-point lead in the opening set for UMass Dartmouth. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. 4-point lead right now for the Corsairs as we welcome you back inside the Tripp Athletic Center on the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network. The Corsairs led by head coach Justin Turco in his third season as well. Both head coaches in their third season with the program. Turco record of 46-18 overall at UMass Dartmouth. The winning percentage just under 72%. Coming back to action as Wade serves. Set to the outside, and a huge kill right there for number 5 on the outside attack, April Beatty, the senior from Rochester, New Hampshire. So Beatty, a two-way player, listed as an outside hitter, also a defensive specialist. Her younger sister, Alicia, is a setter and defensive specialist. April Beatty actually is number 2 in total assists with 87 as well. So outside hitter, defensive specialist, and also the number 2 player in assists on this team for Simmons this season. 4-point lead. Christine Stopdish serves for the Corsairs. The set by Alicia Beatty. Struck down to the outside for the points. Hannah Pridgian. She had a massive season last year for Simmons. An all-rookie team selection in the GNAC with a strong strike right there. She pinned it off Wade and came up for the point. Emily Ibarra serves. Back into the net service ever. So critical point right there. Allows the Corsairs to stretch the lead back to 4, 19-15. UMass Dartmouth entered this matchup winning 24 sets, dropping 13 sets to their first 10 matches this season. Simmons winning 10 sets, losing 24 sets in their first 9 matches of the season. UMass Dartmouth record of 7-3. Simmons record of 2-7. Off the block and down, Hannah Pridgian with another kill for Simmons. Simmons has played a strong schedule so far for the Sharks. They faced 3 NCAA tournament teams from last season. Losses to Babson, Manhattanville College, and Wentworth Institute of Technology. Pogo Relic plays the serve. Peters, the set here to the outside. Floated over the top by Olivia Suter. Diaz strikes through the block for the kill. Ileana Diaz, the junior from Staten Island, New York, ranking number 4 in the team with 33 kills entering this match this season. Down by 2 now for Simmons. Resilient opening set as they trailed as many by 10 at one point. April Beatty, her serve is too long. It's a point for the Corsairs. UMass Dartmouth was projected to finish in first place in the 9 teams in the Little East Conference preseason coaches poll back in late August. They received 5 first-place votes in the LEC preseason coaches poll. There's an ace. It is Allison Pate who comes up with a service ace. She had a career-high 3 service aces against LaSalle University and Vassar College earlier this season. Pate serves again, spiraling off to the corner. Set here to the right side. Sent off the block and through once again by Hannah Pridgian. Hannah Pridgian on the attack this season is averaging 2.65 kills per set. Number 2 kill leader on the team behind her teammate Zoe Chatterton. Hannah Pridgian had a career high 12 kills. She had a career high 22 digs against Salve Regina last Thursday with 12 kills in that match. Her career high in kills is 20, alongside 16 digs in a 5-set win over WestCon on Saturday. WestCon was projected to finish in 3rd place in the LEC preseason coaches poll. Corsairs by 4 once again. Pogo Relic gets the ball to serve. Drifting off to the libero Rodriguez, set by April Beatty to the middle. Over to Pogo Relic. Peter sends it out wide. Wade blocked in the front of the net. It's a point for Simmons. Eliana Diaz with a huge rejection right there. Denies Wade. Diaz making her mark. A couple critical points lately in this match as Simmons is trailing by 3. Looking to cut into the deficit. Rodriguez serves. Goes off Pate. Comes up for the ace. Carolina Rodriguez, the GNAC Libero of the Year. That's her 6th service ace this season. She had a season-high 23 digs 1 week ago against Salve Regina in their first victory this season for Simmons. Rodriguez serves again, free pass over the top. And luckily there for the Corsairs, it was not able to get tapped over by Chatterton. Pogo Relic unable to play it off the diving attempt. It leads to another point for Simmons. The Sharks, trailing by double digits at one point, the opening set, crawl back, winning 1. Rodriguez will serve once again. 7 matches with double-digit digs for the libero this season. She is from Carolina, Puerto Rico. Her career high in digs was 25 against Salve Regina back in 2023. 18 digs against Nazareth College on August 31st for Simmons. As she gets the ball here, and she will serve. But before, we will have a timeout taken. So Simmons burns a timeout before the serve by Rodriguez. 1-point match in the opening set. 22-21, Simmons will talk things over as they are trailing by 1 in the critical opening set here on the road at the Tripp Athletic Center on the campus of UMass Dartmouth. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. What a battle we have here in the opening set. Simmons at 1-point trail by double digits. They are down to winning 1 and will get the ball to serve. Coming back from the timeout, Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in along on the broadcast. UMass Dartmouth, the projected number 1 team in the Little East Conference preseason coaches poll with 5 first-place votes. Simmons had a victory in 5 sets over WestCon, the number 3 projected team in the conference behind Plymouth State, who's 2. UMass Dartmouth at 1 in the projections. Olivia Suter sends a free ball over the net. Simmons with a chance here to set it up. They'll try middle. Crushed. And it's in the corner, in the court of play from Megan Doxey, the senior from Killingworth, Connecticut. We get a tie in the opening set. Simmons was projected to finish in 4th place out of 16 teams in the GNAC preseason coaches poll this season. Rodriguez, 22 even, gets the ball to serve. Off the pates. Peters with a set to the right side. Olivia Suter, diving dig by Carolina Rodriguez. Volleyed over by Ileana Diaz. Set here to the outside. Poked too long as Wade has a rare mistake, and it leads to a point for the Sharks. LaSalle is projected to be the top team in the GNAC preseason coaches poll. They went to the NCAA tournament last year, won the GNAC tournament, received 9 first-place votes. Regis at number 2, receiving 3 first-place votes. And then Johnson & Wales with a first-place vote. Simmons came in 4th with 3 first-place votes in the GNAC preseason poll back in late August. Tapped over, great defense by Simmons throughout this opening set right now. Pogo Relic plays it. Set here to the outside. Wade sends it over. Popped up over to Chatterton. Chatterton missed the mark of the hit a little bit too strong as the Corsairs get the points. 23-23, winner to opening set will have to win by 2. We could go past 25 if both of these teams are tied up at 24. The winner of the set will have to win by 2. Set by April Beatty to the outside. Chatterton with a dig by Pate Bourdon. Off to Wade. Sends it off the block. Chatterton floats it over, drifting right back to Pate. Third hit will have to go over Wade to the corner. Diving dig by Rodriguez, but not able to track it out in front as Kate Wade sends it right past her. Huge kill right there to go up on top for Kate Wade and the Corsairs. And now the Corsairs are on set point in set number 1. Tremendous match here to opening set tonight. Sabrina Bourdon gets the ball to serve. Looking to do the honors here for the Corsairs. Bourdon serve. Played by Rodriguez. Set by April Beatty. Cross-court hit. Wade able to take it up. Bourdon, right side attack. Sanker steps into one. Off the block over to Rodriguez. They'll try middle. Pogo Relic there with a dig. Bourdon for the back row. Pates. Rodriguez there to play it. Chatterton. Cross-court. Pogo Relic plays it. Bourdon with a set. Wade looking to finish it off. Rodriguez right there to play it. April Beatty. Tapped over the top. And now the Corsairs look to see if they can close it. Wade. Another big dig in the back by Pridgian. Chatterton off Pogo Relic. Bourdon. Long rally here between these two teams. Who will finish it? Rodriguez plays it to the right side. Diaz missed the mark. Set it wide. The Corsairs take the opening set. 25-23. UMass Dartmouth in set number 1 tonight in the Tripp Athletic Center. A hard fought opening set between these two programs tonight as Simmons trailed at one point by double digits. They were trailing 14-4 at one point in the match, came back, tied up the match at 23 apiece, but in the end, UMass Dartmouth takes the first set tonight, 25-23. We'll be back for the second set of action coming up in a matter of moments on the LEC Network. Welcome back to the Tripp Athletic Center, set number 2 of action about to begin. Sal Lopez in the call tonight on the LEC Network. UMass Dartmouth took the opening set 25-23 in a hard-fought battle between these two programs. Simmons found themselves trailing by 10 at one point in the first set. and then they came on back. It was 23-23. UMass Dartmouth took the final 2 points to close out set number 1. Back to action, left to right in the court. UMass Dartmouth serves with Sky Peters. Set by Alicia Beatty, off the block, and still playable here is Pridgian. Second chance got blocked, and it goes out. So went off Simmons on their side as the Corsairs get the first point to begin set number 2. Peters serves. There's an ace. Misplayed by Rodriguez. Peters off the tape, played by Alicia Beatty, popped up by Rodriguez, and back into the net. It's an attack error charge to April Beatty. UMass Dartmouth in the opening set hit 150 as a team. Simmons hit a tad better at 156. Simmons looking for blocks entering this match, and they've recorded 6 so far for total blocks. It's another ace for the Corsairs. That's the 4th ace now tonight for UMass Dartmouth. UMass Dartmouth, their Achilles heel has been generating service aces. They're averaging just 1.86 service aces per set. That's currently last in the Little East, and right now already halfway to their season high total for most in the match, which is 8. Tapped over by Carter. Strong hits. Found a spot. Yes, it did. April Beatty to the back row. Strikes it through for the kill. April Beatty leading the way right now in this match for Simmons with her 5th kill tonight. Beatty's the top kill leader for April with 5. Hannah Pridgian with 3. Ileana Diaz with 3 as well. The Corsairs missed the mark on that hit. Kate Wade with 5 total kills, 19 total attacks, leading the way by far for the Corsairs tonight. Olivia Suter started off strong. 3 kills on 9 total attacks by Olivia Suter. Then 1 kill each by Pate Carter. Pogo Relic got a kill and Sinker as well. And Olivia Suter sends it back into the net for an attack error. So Suter now is hitting at 200 in this match currently. 3 kills on 10 total attacks with an attack error. They'll try middle and block to the front. Simmons keeps on coming up with a block department tonight in big ways. Simmons entered the match averaging 0.85 blocks per set. 8th in the GNAC. Looking for blocks, getting multiple blocks so far in this match. Pate responds back for the kill. Nice little touch shot right there. Floated it over the top of the defense for Allison Pate. Both of these teams are coming off historic 2023 seasons. UMass Dartmouth posted a program best, or program record in conference wins at 8-0, undefeated in the Little East as Pate gets charged with a service error, but they went 20-7 last year, won their first ever Little East Tournament championship in program history. Those 20 wins were the most wins as a program since the 2010 season when the Corsairs posted a program best 23-8 overall record during the 2010 season. The 20-win season last year for the Corsairs marked the 4th season with at least 20 victories in program history. They went to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history last season. Simmons pops it up, right side attack, poked over off the block, drifting back to the Sharks though. Alicia Beatty, the set to the middle, is skidding off the block and through for the points. That's Kate Petraggio, number 14, with a strong strike for the junior from Attleboro, Massachusetts. UMass Dartmouth last year entered the NCAA tournament on a 13-match winning streak. They did not lose a single match from September 27th through November 11th last season for the Corsairs. Blocked at the front. Simmons up by 1 currently. Kate Wade blocked at the front again. Pogo Relic with a set. They'll try right side. Huge strike there by Suter, but a massive dig in the back row. And Simmons with a hit miss just off the mark. Been fantastic defense between these two teams here in this match so far. Simmons is coming off a historic 2023 season as well. Last season, the Sharks posted a program best 22-8 overall record. Pogo Relic serves. Off Pridgian. Chatterton. Played by Pate. Peters, the outside. Wade steps in the 1. She drills it. Off the block and through for Kate Wade. And now did they reverse the point because of a touch of the net charged to Kate Wade, and it looks like they have. So UMass Dartmouth was celebrating. They thought they got that point. It was pointed in the Corsairs' direction, but the official at the judges' stand has reversed the ruling. It has been reversed to a Simmons point. So Kate Wade touched the net. Back to Wade from outside. Wade blocked to the front. Pogo Relic not able to track it down. The Sharks go up by 2. It's the largest lead for Simmons. Simmons won a perfect 15-0 in a GNAC last season. They finished in first place for the first ever time in program history in the GNAC, and they recorded their first ever undefeated conference season in program history, going 15-0 last season. They came up short, though. They lost in the GNAC tournament semifinals last year to the number 4 seed LaSalle University, which LaSalle ended up winning the GNAC tournament, going on to the NCAA tournament. Kate Wade from the outside, cross court, in the court of play for a kill by Kate Wade. 6th kill in the match now by Kate Wade, looking to see if she can up her hitting percentage, hitting above .050 right now in the match. This season hitting 156 for Kate Wade. 9 kills or greater in every single match. 6 double-doubles with kills and dinks. Sabrina Bourdon serves. Played by Rodriguez. Nobody there to track it down the far side, though. It's an ace for Sabrina Bourdon. Bourdon on Saturday recorded a season-high 23 assists in the 4-set victory against LaSalle University. That's the best win UMass Dartmouth has had all season long against LaSalle. LaSalle won the GNAC Tournament Championship a year ago, posting a 27-5 overall record. That was also a program best record. 2 teams in the GNAC recorded a program best record last year, Simmons and LaSalle. Simmons comes up with another kill. So 9-8 now for the Sharks. That's Kate Petrazzo. Pogo Relic plays the serve. Bourdon into the middle. Christie on stop dish. Blocked to the front of the net by Petrazzo. Kate Petrazzo coming in strong. Last couple points here for Simmons in this match. Chatterton serves. Straight line off Pogo Relic. Bourdon to the right. Wade down the near side. 3rd hit volleyed over, and actually that was a 4th right there. So 4 hits on their side. They missed the set as it drifted back. So that was a 4th one, and it got volleyed over off Ileana Diaz. Wade serves. Spirals off the libero. Rodriguez poked over to the back, played by Bourdon, popped up by Pogo Relic, drifting off the banner. Pate able to send it over now. April Beatty off to the outside, too long. Missed the mark and hit by Pridgian. UMass Dartmouth has 4 victories this season against opponents with a winning record. Their best win came against LaSalle in 4 sets on Saturday. LaSalle has a record of 6-3 right now. The first home victory of the season for the Corsairs. LaSalle went 27-5 a year ago, won a GNAC Tournament Championship, posting their best record ever in program history. It's a point for Simmons to go by 1. Other key wins for the Corsairs included a win on the road at Montclair State in 3 sets. Montclair State with a record of 7-3. It's the only home loss this season from Montclair State, as they have a record of 6-1 in their home court. UMass Dartmouth won on the road at Emerson in 5 sets as well in the first match against Emerson up in Boston. Emerson plays in the strong UMac conference where they went 15-10 overall last season. And then UMass Dartmouth won against FDU Florham in 3 sets in the season opener on August 30th. FDU Florham right now with a record of 6-5. They're 6-2 in the last 8 matches. Here's a strong strike for the Corsairs. 11-11. Striking through the defense down the near side for UMass Dartmouth. And now we'll see if that could spark something here for UMass Dartmouth, as Monica Christie on stop dish will get the ball to serve. That was Chelsea Sanker answering the call. That is Sanker's 2nd kill in the match now. Floating serve off Chatterton. Set by April Beatty. Blocked to the front was Doxy. Off the block by Pridgian and through. 5th kill in the match by Hannah Pridgian, the GNAC All-Conference 3rd team selection last season. Really, really even match between these two programs once we got to the late stage of set number 1. Simmons trailed 14-4 in the opening set. They came back and they tied it up 23-23 before UMass Dartmouth took the opening set. Set here by Alicia Beatty. Phrygian with a strong strike goes right past the bench seats of Simmons as we have another kill. That is back-to-back for Hannah Phrygian. Hannah Phrygian is one of 2 all-conference selections that returned to the roster from last season. The libero Carolina Rodriguez is the other all-conference selection from a year ago. Bordeaux and the Pates off Chatterton. Popped up. Free ball over the net sent by Phrygian. Goes off Pogorelic awkwardly, and Phrygian has a point. So Pogorelic looks like she slipped as the spot that she slipped on gets cleaned up right now. 2-point lead for Simmons. Good to see nothing severe right there. Simmons has 1 win this season against an opponent with a winning record. That came against WestCon on Saturday, the number 3 projected team in the Little East, winning in 5 sets. That match took place on neutral floor out in Boston at Wentworth Institute of Technology. Right through by Pate. Off the block and down for the point. (14-12). UMass Dartmouth just trailed by 3, their largest deficit in this entire match. And they will look to see if they can come from behind and take this second set. Strong serve by Peters. Popped up by Alicia Beatty. And the hit's too long, missing the mark on the attack error charged to April Beatty. Both April and Alicia are sisters on the team. April, the older sister, a senior. Alicia, a sophomore, both from Rochester, New Hampshire. And the older sister of the bunch, Adrian, was a team captain at Husson University back in 2021. There's an ace for the Corsairs. Sky Peters fires in a timely service ace for UMass Dartmouth. That's their 6th ace of the night. They're searching for multiple aces this season. Their season high is 8. They're dead last in the Little East in average service aces per set. That's their 7th in the match now. Sky Peters with a strong one, willing her team back on top. And a timeout taken on the floor by head coach Patrick Helmas of Simmons. 7 aces by the Corsairs, leading by 1. In set number 2 of action, as finally they're starting to break through in the service ace department, averaging just 1.86 service aces per set, last in the conference, but right now breaking through with a strong day at the service line so far tonight. Sky Peters. 4 aces for her in this match right now for Peters. Her career high was set last year against Rivier University with 5. She ties the season high tonight, which she had against Worcester State on September 10th. We'll be back in a couple minutes from now on the LEC Network. (15-14), Corsairs by 1. Sky Peters strong at the service stripe tonight. 4 service aces leading the way. Also a team high 9 assists right now for Peters. She ties the season high. She's 1 away from tying a career high. Peters back of the line will serve. Up by 1 for the Corsairs. Strong frontline serve. Too long though. UMass Dartmouth swept 4 opponents this season. Those teams that they have swept include 3 in the opening weekend: FDU, Florham, Montclair State, and Vassar College. They also swept Nichols College here on Monday. Simmons has been swept 3 times this season, losing in sweeps against Emerson, Babson, and Wentworth. Olivia Suter, roll shot, played by Hannah Phrygian. Set down for the crush by Zoe Chatterton. Third kill in the match by Chatterton. She is leading the team in total attacks. That is her 23rd attack of the match. She was hitting negative territory for a hitting percentage. Now she works her way up to 0 at the moment. Peters off the paint, shoots it down off the block for the kill. Fourth kill in the match by Allison Pate, the sophomore outside hitter from Sebring, Florida. A lot of condensation right now on the floor on UMass Dartmouth side. Pogo Relic a couple plays ago before the timeout slipped. And once again, there's a spot that has to get cleaned up on the floor. Last year, UMass Dartmouth took place in a road match to begin the season in 2023 at Wheaton College. That match got canceled, the match between UMass Dartmouth and Wheaton, due to condensation on Wheaton's court during that match. There's an ace by Allison Pate. The first match they played, part of the try match between UMass Dartmouth and Roger Williams during that Friday night in early September to begin the 2023 season. Right back Simmons for the points. 17-17 right now. Simmons took the hour and 10 bus trip northwards to UMass Dartmouth from Boston match. They're located in the Fenway section of Boston for this matchup. Even second set right now. Simmons has the ball to serve with a libero, Carolina Rodriguez. Cross-court serve played by Carter. Battle at the front of the net. Drifts back over to Simmons' side. Slide to the right. Over to Pogo Relic. Peters with a set. Off to Wade. Drifting back. Nice save there by Pridgian. Chatterton blocked to the front. Popped up by Alicia Beatty. Right side attacker, sister, April. Peters, right side. Suter, huge hit. Down the far side, Alicia Beatty able to track it down. Free ball sent by Pridgian. Peters with a set. Right side attack again. Sent past the defense. Olivia Suter. She started off the match strong, and that's a major point right there to go up by 1 for the Corsairs. Fourth kill in the match by Olivia Suter, the first-year outside hitter from Mesa, Arizona, and the number 2 kill leader on the team, the number 2 kill leader in the conference behind her teammate Kate Wade this season. Olivia Suter was named LEC Rookie of the Week for Week 1 of this season. She combined a total of 39 kills. She averaged 4.33 kills per set with a 523 hitting percentage, and also 7 total blocks during her first 3 collegiate matches. She had 15 kills with a 583 hitting percentage against FDU Florham on August 30th in their first collegiate match. 13 kills in their second collegiate match against Montclair State. 11 kills with a 733 hitting percentage against Vassar College on August 31st. Right down off the block, Zoe Chatterton, 25th attack of the match. 4th kill tonight by Chatterton. We saw just a moment ago before that point, Simmons with a little bit of wetness on their side of the floor as well. Had to get cleaned up also. So there's been some court condensation throughout the course of this match. 18-18 right down through for the points. Corsairs go up by 1. UMass Dartmouth returned half of their roster from last season, 9 out of their 18 players. A lot of the key players back, though, returning 5 of the 7 starters from last season. Kate Wade, Chelsea Sanker, Monica Christie and Stoftis, Sky Peters, and Emily Pogorelic all back, returning those 5 starters. And also the top 2 setters back, Peters and Bordone on the team, and Pogorelic, the LEC Defensive Player of the Year in back-to-back seasons. Simmons misses too long to hit, point for UMass Dartmouth. Olivia Suter has been rolling lately. She had the kill previous to that. She's now got 5 kills for Suter, 2 in a row. Bordone will serve. Straight line serve off the libero, Rodriguez. Set to the right side. Skidding off the tape and down for the point by Zoe Chatterton. Head coach Justin Turco was named LEC Coach of the Year for the 2nd straight season in a row last year. On the other side, Patrick Helmasa. Simmons was named GNAC Coach of the Year last season after guiding his team to a program best 22-8 record. Struck down for the points. Kate Wade comes up with a gigantic kill for the Corsairs. Simmons had 5 all-conference selections last season, Only 2 of those all-conference selections returned back to the roster for this season, though. Carolina Rodriguez, the GNAC Libero of the Year in 2023, and Hannah Pridgian. As Pridgian's hit is too long down the far side, point for UMass Dartmouth. Rodriguez was named the first-team all-conference selection in 2023. Pridgian named to the third-team all-conference in the GNAC. Timeout taken to the floor by head coach Patrick Helmas of Simmons. 22-19 UMass Dartmouth, up 1-0 in the match. They're 3 points away from taking set number 2. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. Welcome back inside the Tripp Athletic Center in the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Sal Lopez on the call tonight in the LEC Network. Simmons returned 10 out of 15 players last season to the roster. Over 66% of their players returned from last season. They were the GNAC regular season champions last year, their first GNAC regular season championship in program history. They're projected to take a step back this season in the preseason poll. Projected in 4th this year in the GNAC preseason poll. They were eliminated in the GNAC tournament semis last year to LaSalle, which went on and won the 2023 GNAC tournament championship. Back to action, Sanker pokes it cross court. Diaz drifting back, will have to track it down and couldn't, was Chatterton. So there's a gift of a point for the Corsairs to lead the second set by 4. Simmons has really played UMass Dartmouth tough in this match. UMass Dartmouth, the defending 2023 Little East Tournament champions from last season. The first time ever in program history. Diaz explodes off the block. Sent off to Pogo Relic right from the back row. Wade missed the mark. Looked like they were going to try to set it up to the right, but Kate Wade from the back missing the mark there. A couple rare attack errors charged to Wade tonight. That's our 5th attack error. 7 total kills. Hitting under 115 right now for a hitting percentage. Wade has 0 digs as well, which is very rare for Wade in uncharted territory. She's recorded 6 double-doubles this season in kills and digs. The top dig leader is Pogo Relic, the libero, with 9. Pogo Relic's had double-digit digs in every single match this season. And UMass Dartmouth goes on set point. So, missed serve by Emily Ibarra on the service error. That's now 6 service errors charged to Simmons tonight. Just 3 service errors for UMass Dartmouth. UMass Dartmouth leading the ace column 8-1. So a negative effect by Simmons in the serving side of this match today. Christian Stoftis serves. Free pass over the top. Couldn't crush it off the fingertips of Carter. Missed time to jump. And a point awarded to the Sharks. A great opportunity to end it right there. And Maddie Carter unable to capitalize. So some signs of life for Simmons. Still in the second set. Goes off Wade. It's an ace. Alicia Beatty serves up the service ace for Simmons. Second ace of the night for the Sharks. Their top 3 kill leaders left in the offseason departed from the roster. There's another ace for the Sharks. Claire Connors, Jayler Parnell, and Chelsea Simmons. Those were the top 3 kill leaders from 2023. They also lost their top 2 setters in the offseason, so it's been a lot of different positions for these players this season, expected to take a leap up with a lot of their players that they had still in the roster from last season. 10 players out of the 15 total. And right now, hanging in tough in this match all throughout the course of this match after trailing down by double digits in the opening sets. They have really given UMass Dartmouth a battle. Anybody's match right now, 24-23. UMass Dartmouth took the opening set by 2, 25-23. We'll be back for the end of the second set coming up as the Corsairs burn the timeout. 24-23. We'll be back in a few on the LEC Network. 2 straight aces in a row for Simmons to keep them hanging in this match right now. Also, Maddie Carter had a great chance to capitalize on the free ball, couldn't send it down. And instead of winning this set 25-20, all of a sudden it's a 1-point match in the second set, 24-23, and Simmons will get the ball to serve. Back from the timeouts. Simmons has the better efficient hitting percentage, hitting 141. UMass Dartmouth limited to just 109 so far in this match. Played off the net by Bordeaux. Pogo Relic had to send it over. Set by Alicia Beatty to the outside. Crushed off the block. Drifting back. It's a point for Simmons. Hannah Pridgian delivers. Top kill leader in the match. Pridgian now with 8 total kills. Tied match, 24 even. We'll have to go past 25. Bordeaux with a set. Right side. Saker blocked to the front of the net. It's a point for the Sharks. Ricocheted right back on UMass Dartmouth's side. It's a pinwheeled all the way to the back. An absolutely resilient Simmons squad right now. They trailed early on by double digits. Lost the opening set by 2. Chance to take it here after what should have been UMass Dartmouth. Should have closed out the second set. Simmons takes set number 2. An attack error charged to the Corsairs, and UMass Dartmouth looks stunned right now as we are going to a 4th set in this match. Set number 3 coming up. 26-24 Simmons. In an even match right now. UMass Dartmouth, what would have, could have been 25-20. Simmons explodes for 6 straight points in a row to close out set 2 and even this matchup at 1 apiece. What a match so far. Hannah Pridgian having a huge match for Simmons. 8 total kills, leading the way. 10 total digs for Pridgian. 5 kills each between April Beatty and Zoe Chatterton. Alicia Beatty leads the way with 2 service aces and 10 assists. UMass Dartmouth led by Kate Wade, 7 total kills. 0 digs tonight, though, by Wade. Olivia Suter with 5 total kills. 10 digs by Emily Pogorelic, 12 assists by Sky Peters. 3rd set coming up. We're even. 1 apiece at the Tripp Athletic Center. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. Welcome back inside the Tripp Athletic Center on the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network. What a resilient response by the Simmons University Sharks as they were trailing 24-20. Came back and won 6 straight points in a row to close out set number 2 with a victory, 26-24. This is a Simmons squad that they have a record of 2-7 overall, but that does not justify their strength of schedule so far this season, playing some really challenging matches to start off this season for Simmons. Weekend of August 30th and 31st, they went 0-3 at home, losses to Emerson Manhattanville College and Nazareth College of New York. September 4th, they lost at home against Brandeis in 4 sets. September 6th, lost at home against WPI in 4 sets. They won against Salve Regina. That was their first victory this season in 4 sets on September the 12th. Last Saturday, 1-1 record. Lost against Wentworth in 3 sets. They won in 5 sets, though, against Western Connecticut State, their best victory all season long. WestCon projected as the number 3 team behind UMass Dartmouth and Plymouth State in the Little East Conference preseason coaches poll. And then on Tuesday, they lost to an extremely strong opponent, one of the top teams in the region, number 32 ranked Babson College, in 3 sets on Tuesday. So a strong schedule to begin the 2024 slate for Simmons. They started off at 0-5 overall, 2-2 in their previous 4 matches, though. They're 0-6 at home, 1-1 on the road. Lone road victory came at Salve Regina on September 12th, a week ago, last Thursday. 1-0 on neutral floor, and they faced 3 opponents who went to the NCAA tournament last year. And tonight, this is their 4th opponent, which went to the NCAA tournament, the Little East Conference tournament champions, UMass Dartmouth. First point awarded to UMass Dartmouth, service error charged to Simmons to begin the 3rd set. Simmons 0-3 against NCAA tournament teams, including Babson, which received an at-large from the NUMAC, Manhattanville College, which won the Skyline, and Wentworth, which won the CCC, Commonwealth Coast Conference last season, which is now the newly rebranded CNE Conference in New England. Point for Simmons. Hannah Pridgian having an excellent match so far, serves. Play by Pogo Relic. Peters, right side attack. Olivia Suter missing too long. A lot of strong hits by Suter. Suter missing by about a foot past the back line, though. 2-1 for Simmons. Simmons hitting 163. UMass Dartmouth limited to 0-75. Suter sends it through the defense. When it doesn't go right the first time, try again. That time she explodes and she destroys that ball. Pogo Relic looking to will her team back in here. 2-2. Looking for an ace that time. Simmons able to track it down. Played by Peters. It is Olivia Suter with a set off to Wade. Outside, Chatterton off the block. Popped up by Peters. Pogo Relic. Suter blocked to the front with off Pogo Relic. That probably would have went out if she had received contact to that ball. Pates from the back row strikes it through off the defense. So Allison Pate comes through there for the points. That's our 5th kill in the match by Pates. Really improving this season by Pate. Career high 11 kills, 12 digs against LaSalle on Saturday. Career high 27 digs in the 5-set match against Babson with 10 kills on September 7th for Allison Pate. Peters with a nice job to dig up that ball. Suter drifting back off the block. Kate Wade, back row, played by Pridgian. Set here to the outside, Chatterton down the far side for the points. Just 1 win by Simmons against an opponent with a winning record. That was against WestCon in 5 sets on Saturday. Their best win this season. They also won on the road against Salve Regina in 4 sets. UMass Dartmouth 7-3 record. 4 victories against opponents with a winning record this season. Their best one came against LaSalle on Saturday, which won the GNAC Tournament Championship last season. Monica Christian Stoffdish through the back row for the point for the Corsairs. Both teams as well are coming off historic 2023 seasons with their programs. The Corsairs won their first ever LEC Tournament Championship last season. Simmons posted a program best 22-8 record in 2023. Bourdain serves. 3rd hit, bumped over the net. Sanker popped up by Bourdain. The Wade sends it off. Pridgian set to the outside. Chatterton pokes it over. Gets the points. Allison Pate unable to come up on that ball as Zoe Chatterton records her 7th kill tonight in her 29th attack. 29 attacks as well by Kate Wade for UMass Dartmouth. So Simmons has done a great job of limiting Wade to just 7 total kills in the match. Wade plays the serve in the corner. Bourdain set back to Wade to the right side. Strikes it off the block and down for the kill. That's now her 8th kill in the match by Kate Wade. 8 aces tonight for the Corsairs. Wade, the top server this season on the team, serves. Diaz blocked at the front. Goes off Diaz. 3rd hit bumped over by the libero Rodriguez. Set here to the middle. Christian Stoffdish rejected. Bourdain pushed to the outside. Pate cross court. That's a great spot. Allison Pate cross court in the court of play with a kill for the Corsairs. 6 kill in the match by Pate. 65 kills, third in the team entering tonight's match. Wade serves. Straight line off Rodriguez. It's an ace. That's a season high for service aces for UMass Dartmouth. 9th ace of the night for the Corsairs. 7-1 record this season when they've served up 6 service aces or greater for UMass Dartmouth. And Chatterton points to herself, my bad, as she was not able to poke it over the top of the net. UMass Dartmouth leads by 4. Timeout taken on the floor by head coach Patrick Helmas of Simmons. 8-4 lead for the Corsairs. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. Welcome back inside the Tripp Athletic Center, the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network. Both of these teams with strong, challenging schedules to begin the season on both opposite sides of the spectrum. UMass Dartmouth 4-0 to start the season. They're 3-3 ever since, 3-1 in their previous 4 matches for the Corsairs. Simmons started off 0-5 overall. UMass Dartmouth swept their first 3 opponents to begin the season, August 30th, August 31st. FU Florham, Vassar, and Montclair States out in New Jersey. It's an ace for Kate Wade back from the timeouts. 10th ace in the night for the Corsairs. Kate Wade with her 3rd ace tonight. 8 kills, 3 service aces, 11 total points by Wade. 400 hitting percentage in the 3rd set right now. They were limited to a negative .037 hitting percentage in the 2nd set. Getting back to their efficient selves right now in this 3rd set. It's another ace by Wade. Stockpiling in the ace column right now, leading by 6. Looking to continue. Off Rodriguez, set by Beatty to the outside. Chatterton off the block right in front of Wade for the kill. Zoe Chatterton up to kill number 7 in the match. That's her 30th attack of the night. Both Wade and Chatterton with 30 total attacks. Wade is 8 kills for the Corsairs, leading the way. Chatterton with 7. Pridgeon leads Simmons with 8 kills on 15 attacks. Set by April Beatty, right side. Diaz skidding off the block. And it is on Simmons' side. It's a point for the Corsairs. So UMass Dartmouth, oh, wait a second here, as both players got the ball to serve. We had the point awarded to the Corsairs as Simmons was celebrating. They thought they got the point. They thought that it hit the bottom part of the net outside the court of play, and Simmons is stunned right now as Simmons has Chatterton, who has the ball to serve. And on the other side, Christian Stoftish for UMass Dartmouth had the ball to serve. And now this is being looked at. So the officials will talk about it. Who gained control of that last point? As the main official at the judges' stand pointed towards UMass Dartmouth, Simmons was celebrating. They thought the ball clearly spiraled out off the block and out of bounds. So after deliberation, UMass Dartmouth gets the ball with Christian Stoftish to serve. Simmons, with Chatterton with the ball in her hands, looked absolutely stunned. And still, they're awaiting clarification as Pridgeon was talking to the official at the judges' stand, and Simmons cannot believe it. Wow, they are just absolutely stunned about the last call. They thought clearly the hit by Ileana Diaz skidded off the block, and the UMass Dartmouth defense went horizontal and out right next to where the judges' stand is, but it was rolled by the main official at the stand, a Corsairs point. So right now the officials are talking about who recorded this last point. If UMass Dartmouth gets the point, it's 11-5 UMass Dartmouth. If Simmons gets the point, it's 10-6. This is a critical point right now. Tie match, third set. As we stand here, it's 11-5 UMass Dartmouth. That could change if Simmons gets rewarded the point. And after deliberation, Simmons records the point. So 10-6 now the score. So Simmons gets the point. They will get the ball to serve with Zoe Chatterton. Simmons is really needing aces at this moment in this match. They only have 3. UMass Dartmouth with a season high 11 right now. And Simmons is struggling in the service column tonight, serving 7 service errors, 3 aces. Whereas UMass Dartmouth +8 in aces to errors in this match at the service stripe. 11 total service aces, just 3 total service errors. Zoe Chatterton, the grad student from Portland, Oregon, gets the ball to serve. Spirals over to Wade in the corner, set by Bordeaux to the outside. Pate blocked to the front, drifted off of Christian Stoffdish. Sanker sends it cross court. Popped up. Sent it off. The block was Pridgian, and there'll be a violation at the front. Charge the Corsairs. Point for Simmons. 10-7. It's been a duo leading the offense this season for Simmons. Zoe Chatterton and Hannah Pridgian combining the tally just under 60% of the total team kills. Sanker with a huge strike off the libero, Carolina Rodriguez. Roll shot cross court there by Pridgian. Wade. Free ball over the net. Popped up by Pogo Relic. Outside attack. Pate steps to the one. A huge dig by the libero again. Rodriguez poked over. Bordeaux plays it down the far side. Pogo Relic right back to Pate. Pate cross court to Rodriguez. A bunch of long rallies in this match. Diaz, not enough. So she tried to volley it over on the right side attack, but back into the net. An attack error charged to Ileana Diaz. Four-point lead now for UMass Dartmouth. The LEC tournament champions, LEC regular season champions from 2023. A fantastic match so far tonight against the GNAC 2023 regular season champions of Simmons. Christian Stoffdish serves. Straight line off the libero of the year, the GNAC last season, Rodriguez. Crushed by Pridgian back on their side to set things up, though, for Simmons. Did it touch the back line? It did. Kate Petrasso, a couple of timely kills she has had in this match from time to time, comes up with one there at the front of the net. Petrasso substitutes on in the match. Number 15 of Megan Doxey checks in. And now Rodriguez gets the ball to serve. 7 matches with double-digit digs for Rodriguez. Another double-digit dig night tonight, so now up to 8 with 10 total digs. Rodriguez pops it up. Pridgian back to Wade. Popped up by Bordeaux. Free ball over the net by Sanker. Set here to the middle. Sent over by Doxey. Bordeaux to the outside. Pate. Huge dig by Rodriguez. Tipped over the top by Diaz. Bordeaux from the back row. Wade. Another dig by April Beatty. Cross-court hit sent over by Pridgian. Off the free ball over the top. The Corsairs record the points. Emily Pogorelic had that ball off her retrieval. Ricocheting right back over the top. Works out that way for the Corsairs somehow, some way to come up with a hard-fought point. We have a fantastic defensive battle here. Simmons limiting UMass Dartmouth to just a 103 hitting percentage in this match. Simmons is hitting 172 right now. +7 in the total kills column in favor of Simmons, 32-25. The service aces have been the difference maker, though. 11-3 in favor of the Corsairs, and UMass Dartmouth had struggled all throughout the course of the season in service aces. Just only an average of 1.86 service aces per set, last in the Little East, and tonight a new season high, surpassing their previous season high of 8. Sky Peters will get the ball, up by 4. Third set for the Corsairs. Peters is tying a season high 4 service aces, which he had against Worcester State 9 days ago. Set by April Beatty to the outside, exploding. Huge dig by Pogo Relic as Hannah Pridgian sent it over with a head full of steam. Pridgian blocking the front of the net, pinwheels around. UMass Dartmouth here to set things up. Peters to the outside, Pate ropes it right down the line with a huge save by Beatty. Sent over cross court by Pridgian. Peters to the right side. Olivia Suter shoots it off the block and through for the kill. Just such a strong hitter. Olivia Suter in her first season from Mesa, Arizona. Career high 18 kills on September 6th against Emerson. Peters serves. April Beatty set here. Volleyed over by Pridgian. Set to the right side. Olivia Suter missing the mark. Rare attack error for the Corsairs. That's their 17th attack error tonight. Last match they had just 8 total attack errors, tied for a season high. Much different defense tonight in Simmons compared to Nichols on Monday. Pates finds the back row for the kill. Great set there by Sky Peters. And now Allison Pate will serve. 2 aces tonight by Pates. Off Rodriguez, Beatty. Cross courts. Too long, missing the mark on the hits by April Beatty. And a timeout taken on the floor by Patrick Helmas of Simmons. 15-9, UMass Dartmouth leads past the midway portion of the third set. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. This has been a really solid defensive match tonight here as we welcome you back inside a Tripp Athletic Center, the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network. 38 total digs by Simmons. 2 players with double-digit digs, Hannah Pridgian and Carolina Rodriguez. For UMass Dartmouth, Emily Pogo-Relic leads the way with 15 digs in this match. She has recorded double-digit digs in all 10 matches that she has played in this season. 9 digs by Allison Pate. Here's a rarity, though. Kate Wade with only 1 dig tonight came into this match with 6 double-doubles in kills and digs this season. Megan Doxey right past the UMass Dartmouth defense records the kill for Simmons. 3rd kill in the match by Doxey. She is leading the match in hitting percentage, minimum of 3 kills. Right now, Doxey, 3 kills, hitting above 333, an attack error charged to the Corsairs. So this has been the struggle for UMass Dartmouth tonight. Is coming back from timeout. Simmons has exploded and surged on numerous runs coming from a timeout in this match. That time, Olivia Suter is able to make sure it's only a 2-point run for Simmons as she strikes it through off the block and down. Olivia Suter having a strong first season. 7 matches with double-digit kills. Allison Pate improving tremendously this season, stepping up as the number 3 kill leader, 65 kills entering tonight. She had just 41 last season. And also Maddie Carter tripling what she had last season for a kill total. Major crush by number 15, Megan Doxey. Substitutions for Simmons, or will they await right now? 16-12 is what we got at the moment. And now they'll go with a substitution. Number 14, Kate Petrasso, comes in, replacing Megan Doxey. Simmons gets the ball, down by 4. Rodriguez will serve. Spirals over to Pate. Set by Peters, right side. Suter explodes. Rodriguez with a great save. Rodriguez, free ball sent over the net to Pate. Peters, the outside. Wade steps to the one. A huge dig by Alicia Beatty. Excellent defense all throughout the course of the night with extremely long rallies. They'll try middle. A block to the front. Was Christian Stoffish battle at the front for it. Set here to the right side. Nice little touch shot there by Olivia Suter. There's Simmons able to track it down. Sent over by Pridgian. Peters, Suter. Cross court with another dig by Alicia Beatty. Sent off the block by Zoe Chatterton. Popped up by Peters. Wade to the corner. Another long rally between these two teams. Floated over the top by Pridgian. Olivia Suter. Roll shot to the middle. Pridgian pops it up. Outside attack. Chatterton. Pogo Relic there to dig it up. Wade pushing it down the near side. Rodriguez. Right side attack to the back off Pate. Popped over by Suter off the fingertips of Rodriguez. Here goes Simmons as they record a point. It's a long rally kill for Zoe Chatterton. Wow. Some fantastic volleyball going on in the early part of this season between these two programs tonight. And for Simmons, they took set number 2. They can really use this as a springboard rest of the season. Multiple 4-set losses this year for Simmons against Manhattanville College, Brandeis, Nazareth University in New York, WPI. Hanging in tough right now for Simmons in this match. Down by 3. Rodriguez serves. Floating off Pate. Peters. Right side. Suter. She crushes it. Olivia Suter ropes it right through the defense down the far side. Career high 18 kills and 5 blocks against Emerson. A 5-set victory back on September 6th. Both of these teams with 2 opponents in common, Emerson and Babson. UMass Dartmouth played Emerson twice, 1-2 record against those 2 opponents in common. Simmons 0-2 got swept against Babson and Emerson. Bourdon sets up Christian Stoffish off to Pridgian. Right side attack, sending it down the line off to Pogo Relic. Bourdon for the back row. Pate skidding off the tape. And a point awarded to the Corsairs as Simmons gets charged for a violation at the front. Rare territory for UMass Dartmouth, hitting just 117 in this match. Right now, there's an ace. They have a new season high tonight for service aces. That is Sabrina Bourdon, who records the service ace. 6 assists. Just picked up her 2nd ace in the night. That's now, as a team, their 12th, which is a new season high. Making another one. Sabrina Bourdon, back-to-back aces. 7-point advantage. This is where the points have been able to be compiled tonight for the Corsairs. Why they are winning this match. 13 aces, just 3 service errors compared to Simmons with 3 aces and 7 service errors. This game has simply been won so far at the serving stripe. Bourdon serves. Off Rodriguez. Popped up by Alicia Beatty. Cross-court hit. Delivered. Zoe Chatterton strikes it through the defense. 9th kill of the match by Chatterton. Nobody has recorded double-digit kills today. Chatterton and Pridgian each with 9. Olivia Suter with 9. Kate Wade and Allison Pate both with 8. UMass Dartmouth has a record of 7-0 when they've hit a hitting percentage of 165 or greater. This is a rare territory for them, hitting just 125 right now in this match. They're -5 in total kills. Wade looking to add to that kill total. Simmons there to play it, though. Battle at the front, popped up by Sanker. Simmons and UMass Dartmouth battle one for the Corsairs. Monica Christie on Stoffdish at the front of the net. Looked like Sanker had it popped up on Simmons' side, but came back on the Corsairs side where Christie on Stoffdish was able to win the battle. Wade serves. Straight line off Rodriguez, drifting back over to Chatterton. Third hit by Diaz, volleyed over. Bordone, right side. Sanker skidding off the fingertips of the defense for the points. That's only her third kill in the match tonight, but that's a huge one to go up by 8 for Chelsea Sanker. Wade serves. Straight line off Chatterton. Right side, Chatterton pokes it over. Christine Stoffdish, Bordone over to Pates. Huge dig by April Beatty. Chatterton off Pogo Relic. They try to dig it up off the net. And there's 4 hits on their side as they couldn't send it over. So Zoe Chatterton in double-digit territory now in total kills. That's her 10th in the match. And now Chatterton will get the ball to serve. Chatterton's a grad student from Portland, Oregon. Leading this match in total kills right now. Bordone, right side, Sanker. Off the libero, Rodriguez. Pridgian, played by the libero, Pogo Relic for UMass Dartmouth. Off Rodriguez. Pridgian again. Pogo Relic, push to the outside. Sanker down the line. Rodriguez able to save it. Diaz off Bordone. Pogo Relic pops it up. Pates back into the tape. An attack error. It's a point for Simmons. 22-16. The Corsairs 3 points away from picking up a set 3 victory. Just like this time last time, though, UMass Dartmouth was leading late stage set number 2. And they were up 24-20. Could not pull it out. Zoe Chatterton will serve here, down by 6 for the Sharks. Simmons is undefeated this season when they've hit 160 or greater, 2-0 record. Wins over Salve, Regina, and Westcon. Right now they're hitting 165 at the moment as a team. 0-7 though when they've been limited to a 150 hitting percentage or greater. Or 150 hitting percentage or fewer under that mark. So Simmons has been hitting the ball better than the Corsairs. A lot of mistakes offensively for UMass Dartmouth tonight. Simmons, credit to their defense, has played as good as you can get defensively in this match. That time, though, Sanker able to find an opening of the defense and records the points. It's one of the best sets we've seen all match long. Sabrina Bordone, great setup there to Chelsea Sanker, the front right side. And now up by 7, 2 points away from taking set 3. Christie on Stoffdish serves. Floating off Rodriguez. Poked over, played by Pates. Set by Bordone, back to Sanker off the block, spinning right past Diaz in the kill. Right now leaning heavily on Chelsea Sanker, an all-conference second team selection last season in the LEC. Set point on set number 3 here for the Corsairs. Looking to go up 2-1 in this match. Christie on Stoffdish serves. Back into the net, service error. We've seen a resilient bunch from Simmons in this match. They were down 24-20. This one is going to be much harder to come by. 24-17 right now in this third set. 1-1 right now in this match. Bordone with the set, looking to close it out here. Carter back into the tape and attack error. Maddie Carter had a golden opportunity to close out set number 2 tonight. She had a free ball hit right to her. Saw over the top of the tape, mistimed her jump, went off the top of her fingertips, back on her side. And instead of 25-20, the point went to Simmons, 24-21, and Simmons took set 2. This time, though, the Corsairs take set number 3. It's a service error charged to Simmons as we close out the third set of action tonight. UMass Dartmouth up 2-1 in the match as the Corsairs have got their momentum tonight with a new season high at the service stripe. 13 aces to just 4 service errors tonight. On the opposite side, Simmons struggling at the service line, just 3 aces to 8 service errors, and that's a difference maker so far in this match tonight. Simmons with 1 greater kill than UMass Dartmouth, and Simmons with a better hitting percentage. But in this match, it has been won at the service stripe tonight. Plus 10 in that column for the Corsairs and aces. 3 sets through. We'll be back for set number 4 coming up as UMass Dartmouth leads 2-1 in action hosting Simmons. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. Welcome back inside the Tripp Athletic Center, the campus of UMass Dartmouth. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network. UMass Dartmouth up 2-1 as we enter set number 4 of action here at the Tripp Athletic Center. No players recorded double-digit kills in this match. Zoe Chatterin and Hannah Pridgian both with 9 kills each right now for Simmons. For UMass Dartmouth, Corsairs are led by Olivia Suter. 9 kills in this match by Suter. 8 kills each by Allison Pate and Kate Wade. UMass Dartmouth is limited to just a 121 hitting percentage. In this season, for the Corsairs, they are winless when they've been held to a 140 hitting percentage or fewer this season. So this is kind of uncharted territory by the Corsairs here, but what's won them the match has been at the service line as Sky Peters has tied the season high. 4 aces by Peters tonight. Kate Wade also with 4 aces. Bourdon has 3. Peters serves. Off Rodriguez, set by April Beatty. Sent over the net. Set here to the right side. Suter crushes it. Comes up with a kill off the set by Peters. Wow, she destroyed that ball right there for Olivia Suter. So she's got double-digit kills. First player for the Corsairs to do so tonight. First player in the match to reach that 10-kill mark as Rodriguez plays the serve. Third hit. Bumped over the net by Chatterton. Pogo Relic. Peters. Pate. Drifting right past the defense for the points. Allison Pate up to 9 tonight for total kills. And she is knocking on the doorstep of her career high, which was 11 on Saturday with a double-double, 11 and 12 for kills and digs against LaSalle. Service error charged to Peters. Simmons won 1-1 this past weekend. They won in 5 sets over WestCon, the number 3 projected team in the LEC preseason poll. They lost in a sweep against Wentworth on the road at Wentworth on Saturday. Last match they played was against Babson, number 32 ranked team in the country. Lost that match in 3 sets. Suter blocked to the front. Some miscommunication right there. Who is going to take that ball between Suter or Carter? And Suter, at the last moment, tried to just send it over, but directly back on Simmons' side. Simmons read it perfectly. Alicia Beatty serves. Off Wade. Peters. Poked over by Pates. Played by April Beatty. Alicia Beatty. Off the nets. Point for UMass Dartmouth. Number 2 and number 5 for Simmons, both sisters. Alicia, the younger sister of April. April's a senior. Alicia's a sophomore. Alicia has an identical twin, Amelia, who plays on Southern Maine. And also, they have an older sister, Adrienne, who is the team captain for Husson University back in 2021. One off Alicia, sent over the net by April. Set here to the outside. Wade steps into it, dug up in the back row by Chatterton. Poked over, spirals through for April Beatty. Point for Simmons. April Beatty up to her 8th kill in the match now. 37 kills and 87 assists this season. The number 2 player in total assists behind her teammate Alicia, which leads the way with 158 entering this match. Pate dug up at the back and bumped over by Simmons as they were able to save it there by April Beatty. Wade, cross courts. Got the points. Great spot to the benefit for Kate Wade with a kill for the Corsairs. 9th kill in the match by Wade. She's recorded 9 kills or greater in every single match now this season. Pogo Relic gets the ball to serve. Back-to-back Little East Conference Defensive Athlete of the Year. Sent to the back row, Chatterton for her 10th kill in the match. Simmons, step for step, is right in, hanging in with the LEC tournament champs, UMass Dartmouth right now. Simmons lost a lot of key players in the offseason. They lost their top 3 kill leaders last season from the roster. They had 5 all-conference selections a year ago. Huge shot off the block by Olivia Suter. She destroys that ball. Only 2 all-conference selections came back from a year ago for Simmons, and that was the libero Carolina Rodriguez, GNAC All-Conference First Team selection last season, libero of the year, and also Hannah Pridgian was named a 3rd-team All-Conference selection rookie team selection to the GNAC last year. Rodriguez plays the serve, skidded off the block by Chatterton, kept alive on Simmons' side, poked over the net by April Beatty. Rejected at the top was Christian Stoffdish. And that leads to a Simmons point. Opportunities tonight for the Corsairs that look much more easier than it should be out there. Rare mistakes with 22 total attack errors. There's a service error. And that's been just the Achilles heel all night long for Simmons. At the serving line, they're just unable to shake this match so far, struggling when it comes to serving. On the other side, UMass Dartmouth having a season high in the ace department. It's another ace for Kate Wade. That's her 5th in a match tonight for Wade. She ties a season high. She had 5 aces against Emerson on September 6th. Her career high is 6. She almost had another one there. That would have tied it. Right side attack, Sanker drifting back off Rodriguez, set by April Beatty. Strong hits. It's Chatterton who erupts for the kill. Zoe Chatterton, the top kill leader this season with 106 kills, 5th in the GNAC. Leading the team with a .205 hitting percentage, averaging 3.42 kills per set, 6 matches this season with double-digit kills, career high 20 kills with a .326 hitting percentage against WPI. Chatterton with a service error. This has been unfortunate tonight for Simmons. 3 aces and now 10 service errors. This match certainly has not been won by Simmons at the service stripe tonight. 14 aces, just 5 service errors for the Corsairs, almost a 15th in the ace department. They have a new season high. To the outside, Pate struck through off the block, popped up by Rodriguez. Did it touch the antenna or not? No, it did not. There's a kill for Hannah Pridgian. 1-point match. Fourth set. Simmons trailing by a set right now. UMass Dartmouth up 2-1 in this match. Rodriguez serves. Played by Pogo Relic. Sanker. Right past Rodriguez. Strikes it through. Sixth kill tonight by Chelsea Sanker. Season high 7 kills against Montclair State on August 31st. Career high 17 against Plymouth State last season. Sky Peters tying a season high 4 aces serves. The set by April Beatty. Huge hit by Pridgian. Right in front of Pogo Relic. Hannah Pridgian with 11 total kills now. It's been basically Pridgian and Chatterton having strong seasons. Pridgian with a career high 20 kills, 16 digs on Saturday in a 5-set victory over WestCon. 12 kills with a career high 22 digs a week ago in the 4-set victory on the road at Salve Regina, the first win this season. The serve by Alicia Beatty, too long. The serving woes continue tonight for Simmons. That's now their 11th service error of the night. They rank 12th in the GNAC, averaging 2.12 service aces per set this season. UMass Dartmouth last in the Little East, and they tip it over. Maddie Carter out in front, tips it over for the points. UMass Dartmouth averaged just 1.86 service aces per set coming into this match, and that number is going to skyrocket after this one. Pate, third hit goes over in the serve by Pate. Set here to the right side, skidding off the tape by Suter. Played by Pate. Peters. Suter shoots it off the block and down for the kill. 12th kill in the match. She is the match leader for Olivia Suter. Started off this match strong, and the crushes keep on continuing for Olivia Suter tonight. Sky Peters recording assist number 22 of the match for Peters. Olivia Suter leading the way for the Corsairs. They have a perfect record when they've hit 160 or greater this season. They're 7-0. When they've hit 160 right now, they're under that at 148, looking to up that hitting percentage. 12-8 in the fourth set of action. The Corsairs lead 2-1. We'll be back in a couple moments on the LEC Network. Four-point advantage for UMass Dartmouth in the fourth set. UMass Dartmouth looking for win number 8 this season. 7-3 record in their first 10 matches. Started off strong for the Corsairs. They started off 4-0 to begin the season. Swept their first 3 opponents in the weekend of August 30th and August 31st down in Montclair, New Jersey, sweeping FDU Florham, Montclair State, and Vassar College. Back to action. Set by Alicia Beatty to the right side. Blocked to the front of the net was Pridgian. It's a point for the Corsairs. They've been silent for the most part in the block department tonight. That's only their 4th block of the match. Simmons with 12, but that's a critical block to advance the lead to 5. It's an ace. Have yourself a night at the service stripe. For the home squad, 15th ace of the night as a team. Allison Pate picks up her 3rd ace tonight. Set here to the outside. Huge rejection in the corner play. It's a Corsairs point. Maddie Carter stuffing Hannah Pridgian in the front outside. UMass Dartmouth right now with all the momentum. 10 points away from winning the match. They'll try middle. The hit's too long. Megan Doxey missing the mark. Major run for the Corsairs right now. And a timeout taken on the floor by head coach Patrick Helmas of Simmons. UMass Dartmouth doubling up Simmons right now, 16-8 in the fourth sets. Set number 1, a roller coaster how we started off this match tonight. UMass Dartmouth took set 1, 25-23. UMass Dartmouth was leading 14-4 at one point in the opening set. Simmons came back. Simmons tied it up at 23 apiece. Eventually, UMass Dartmouth was able to take the opening set 25-23. Simmons then once again came back. They were trailing 24-20. UMass Dartmouth had a chance to sweep Simmons tonight. Maddie Carter on a free ball could not capitalize as the ball went over the tape back to her at the front of the net. She mistimed her jump and it went off the top of her fingertips back into the net on a free ball opportunity. It led to an attack error by Carter. The score at that point was 24-21. Simmons went on a 6-point run to take the second set, 26-24. And in the third set, UMass Dartmouth able to control the third set. A couple times Simmons was able to respond on long rallies, but UMass Dartmouth took set number 3, 25-18. Here in set 4, UMass Dartmouth coming in strong, 16-8. Big dig by Pogo Relic in the corner. Wade steps into the hits. Touch the fingertips of the defense. It's a kill for Kate Wade. Double digits, very close to for Kate Wade. That's now number 9. Pate with 9. Suter leads the way in the match with 12. Next match for UMass Dartmouth will take place on Saturday at 11 a.m. They're on the road at Roger Williams University in Bristol, Rhode Island. Roger Williams with a 6-5 record last season. UMass Dartmouth swept Roger Williams in the UMass Dartmouth Invitational 1 year ago. Hannah Pridgian floats it over the top of the defense for the kill. It's an opportunity for UMass Dartmouth to see if they can start to put together a substantial winning streak. Right now, they've won 2 straight matches in a row. If they can close it out tonight, it will be 3. And then they're at Roger Williams on Saturday in the morning match at 11 before they take on Framingham State in the second match at 1 p.m. in Bristol, Rhode Island. An attack error charge to the Corsairs, a point for Simmons. Last season, UMass Dartmouth swept Roger Williams. Pogo Relic went off Pogo Relic. They tried to retrieve it off the net. They will. Battle at the front. Back on the Corsair side. Peters poked over by Carter. Off the block. Drifting back to Simmons here. Chatterton off Pogo Relic. Sent over the net on a free ball by Carter. Struck down the near side for the points for Zoe Chatterton. 12th kill of the night by Chatterton. She has been high usage tonight, 42 total attacks. They've relied heavily on 2 players. Zoe Chatterton, 12 kills on 42 attacks. Hannah Pridgian, 12 kills on 34 attacks tonight. Third hit sent over by Olivia Suter. Poked over the top, finds the middle. It is Megan Doxey for her 5th kill tonight. 5 straight matches against conference opponents coming up for Simmons. They will not play another non-conference match until Saturday, October 12th on the road at Smith College. First 3 conference matches will take place against bottom-tier GNAC opponents, and Simmons has a golden opportunity to see if they can make a run upcoming on their schedule. Skinning off the block and through, the Corsairs respond for a kill to go by 6. Next match for Simmons will take place on Saturday at 11 a.m. They're on the road at Norwich University in Northfield, New York. Norwich with a record of just 1-8 this season. Pogo Relic serves. The set by Alicia Beatty. Blocked in the front of the net was Chatterton. Monica Christie on stop dish denies Zoe Chatterton. So they have Norwich first on Saturday at 11, and then they have Albertus Magnus at 1. Saturday at 11 for Simmons. Both Norwich and Albertus Magnus were projected to finish in 13th place and 15th place in the 16-team GNAC preseason coaches poll. Suter, that is way too long with a point for Simmons. Next home match for UMass Dartmouth will take place on Tuesday, 7 p.m. hosting Mass Maritime Academy. UMass Dartmouth's never lost a set to Mass Maritime. They're a perfect 6-0 all-time, sweeping Mass Maritime in all 6 matches. Simmons' next home match will be on Wednesday for the Sharks, hosting Elms College, which is projected in 14th place in the GNAC preseason coaches poll. So in a row as Suter shoots it down off the block. 19-14 for the Corsairs. In a row, Simmons has the number 13, 14, and 15 teams in their conference coming up, which were projected in their conference preseason poll. So really easy schedule to see if they can start off 3-0 for the GNAC regular season champs from last season. Bourdon into the match serves. Off Rodriguez. Third hits. Chatterton sends it off Pate. Set by Bourdon to the outside. Wade steps in the one, drifting all the way back. Played by Pridgian. Free ball over the net, sent by Rodriguez. Bourdon, right side. Sanker sends it through the defense. Spreading out the kill has been a key tonight for the Corsairs. Chelsea Sanker up to kill number 7 tonight. 6-point advantage, 5 points away from winning the match. Bourdon serves. Off Rodriguez. They'll try middle. Poked over. Pate there to play it. Bourdon pushed the outside. Wade in the court of play for another kill by Kate Wade. Double digits for Wade tonight. 10 kills, 5 aces, 15 points. She had a match-winning kill to win the 2023 Little East Tournament Championship in 5 sets last November over Plymouth State. That ball skids off the tape for a Simmons kill. Zoe Chatterton gets the benefit of the net. Chatterton had a humongous match against WPI, career high 20 kills on September 6th, 19 kills and 10 digs against WestCon in the 5-set victory on Saturday. April Beatty serves. Straight line off Pogo Relic. Bourdon pops it up for Wade to volley it over. Battle at the front. It is won for UMass Dartmouth. 3 points away from winning the match. This is a hard-fought match tonight. UMass Dartmouth is hitting 157 for a hitting percentage right now. That is kind of rare territory for them. They have won every single match hitting 160 or greater. This has been a defensive match tonight. Simmons has been playing as good as they can get defensively to limit UMass Dartmouth as much as possible in this match here. Back into the tape. That's an attack error charged to Chatterton. 22 attack errors charged to Simmons, 24 by UMass Dartmouth. This match has been won at the service line throughout the course of the night. 15 aces by the Corsairs, 2 points away. Wade, she serves it. Diaz, off the block. Back to Christine Stoftis. Bourdon to the outside. Pates to the back row for the kill. And the Corsairs now are on match points. 15 aces to just 5 service errors tonight for UMass Dartmouth. And the other side, Simmons, 3 aces to 11 service errors. Kate Wade looking to do the honors on match point here in set 4. 5 aces by Kate Wade tonight, tying a season high. Her career high is 6 against Elms last season. Kate Wade at the service stripe, looking to do the honors in what has been a dominant match at the service line tonight for the Corsairs. A new season high in total aces. Third hit sent over, drifting right back to Bourdon. Wade from the back row. Spirals towards the near side. Diaz keeps alive. Battle at the front. And a point awarded to Simmons. So violation right at the net for the Corsairs as we continue. Zoe Chatterton will serve here for Simmons, down by 8. On match point for the Corsairs, Bourdon with a set. Right side attack, Saker, she smashes it. Tipped over, and it's out. It's a point for UMass Dartmouth. Just missing wide by Kate Petraza with a tip over, and the Corsairs pick up the victory. 25-16 in the 4th set. A hard-fought battle between these two programs tonight. As UMass Dartmouth improves to a record of 8-3 overall this season. They're 3-1 in their home floor, and they've won 3 straight matches in a row now for the Corsairs. A hard-fought battle tonight. Simmons gave the Corsairs all they could handle. Simmons, a record of 2-8 this season. They dropped to 1-2 in a row. They've lost 2 straight matches in a row, but no indication a 2-8 record does not represent how hard Simmons fought tonight in this battle, as both of these teams hit around 160 for their hitting percentage in this match tonight. It all came down to the service stripe. 15 aces by UMass Dartmouth. Just 5 service errors for the Corsairs, where Simmons struggled at the serving line tonight. 3 aces to 11 service errors. Olivia Suter led the way, 14 kills. Kate Wade, 10 kills. Allison Pate with 10 kills. Emily Pogo-Relic, 22 total digs. 24 assists by Sky Peters. 13 assists by Sabrina Bordone. On the other side for Simmons, Zoe Chatterton led the way with 14 kills. Hannah Pridgian with 12 kills. Pridgian also had 13 digs, 13 assists, and 13 digs by April Beatty. Alicia Beatty with 24 assists, which led the way, and then 21 total digs by Carolina Rodriguez. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Sal Lopez on the call tonight on the LEC Network as UMass Dartmouth wins in 4 sets tonight against Simmons. The Corsairs improved to a record of 8-3 overall. Thanks so much for joining in, as this has been a presentation, women's volleyball.